What's up, guys? So this week went really well. Um, no surprises there, but if you recall back to 2 weeks ago when I was talking about how other things were feeling good, yeah, it did pay off. When I was warming up with 170 kilos, felt way too easy, and even though I felt a little shitty and stuff during the day, I was able to pull 200. And I don't mean like I wasn't able to pull 200 beforehand, but I was able to do 200, 5 sets of 3, and it felt like it was the 195 RPE wise. So how I perceived it, it was the same kind of weight, and that's what I want. The only step from here, so this is the heaviest I'll go for my triples. The only step I need to go up from here is to make them paused reps. And that will take at least another 3 weeks, meaning that I stop on the ground, I make sure that I have tension everywhere, and then I pull back up instead of kind of doing a touch and go. Once I have that, according to my calculations, I will be able to pull 227.5 kilos with decent amount of good form retained there. If and with giving the condition I feel good that day, so that's really exciting news. That means I'm so close to being at the right strength level to pull my goal weight, and it's really cool to see that I'm able to pull my max for triples, and I'm looking even more forward. I know for some it might not seem like that exciting, but what I'm really excited for is pulling the 200s for the paused sets of triple for my 3 sets or my 5 sets I do my triples for, because that essentially is the improvement in strength. Like touch and go is kind of the same as a single, because you have the eccentric muscle tension still there especially on the hamstrings and glutes. So it's technically like around 80% of the weight you're lifting on the 2 other reps if you do touch and go. But if you do stop pause deadlift, then or stop deadlift, then that eccentric tension isn't there. So that tension I'm talking about is on the way down. Your muscles will load, and then they'll be perceiving the weight and ready to lift the weight, making the lift easier. So of course that's why the first rep for deadlifts is usually, for most people, the hardest. With that, I'm quite happy, and I have practiced doing singles beforehand, so I definitely know where I'm at with touch and goes and reaching my like deadlift max. However, if you're not, I would recommend practicing singles. And the way I went about it is I would kind of use singles as my warm-up and then go into my working sets. So say I was at the same strength now, I would do singles with, I do my usual warm-up up to 140, just fluffing about, just getting some volume in. But then as soon as the weight feels